Hi, back again to the next part of our tutorial with the car. Today we will build a seat. So we begin from front. There are some pictures of some seats and we try to make them now. So we begin with a cube, like every time. Oh, add mesh cube. Scale them a little in a set. And we have that. Then a little we change the downside because this is on the bottom brighter than at the top, so scale in the X, such like that. Then we scale the whole object in the Y, such like that. Then we see we must change this and this part and this part, so we make the loops in to can change that. So we give there a loop at the top. Then we get two loops there to the sides. That is what we must handle. We now plug on there an subdivision surface level 2. You see it looks directly better, but you see what is the problem. We need to sharpen that because that is too round there. So we go in there and give them a loop. So you see now you can handle how round it should be. Then we give them a smooth, then it looks better. Now we see we must go out here. That means we need here a middle point. So we make another loop and maybe one, two, but we will see that. We get this part here and extrude them. Oh, sorry. Extrude, plug him out. Now we can go at the top parts, we can go down by, because that is what we don't want to round up. Yeah, but this parts here, they should be round up, such like that. Yeah, and we see that is a little bit too bright. Uh, yeah, so we go here and take this and go a little to the side, and the other one too. Okay, then we hold complete right side and go a little bit near. Okay, so what we see here next is this part, the inner part, is deeper than the outstanding part. The outstanding part and the deeper part. So we go down with this part here. Then we have the result of that. Good. What we next see can make a little bit more, I think, so that we see it harder. So we go out more. Yeah, looks a little better. And I see here we have that prop with that here and that one. We now let it at first, but later we will change that. We get down and load by, So good. Um, that is the first. Then we have this parts here. So we loop in there. I think 3 times is good. Then each of them should have a little thicker part there. So we extrude scale. Oh, I'll make you screencast keys on. Yeah, sorry. Um, so extrude scale there we was. Then scale in the X to have the same. Then going out with epsilon, and you see there comes this parts. We will sharpen them later, then it looks much better. So we make it with all. Extrude scale, then scale in the X, and drag them out. Same here. Extrude scale, scale in the X, and plug him out. Okay. So, my last one. And out. So, we see that is too round and not sharp enough. So what we do, we sharpen them with a loop. So, Control R to make a loop. And then at the other side too. Then we see now it is sharp. That is what we need here. And yeah, for the first time that is all okay. I think that one can be a little bit more out, and that too, such like that. Good. We have now that. Good. We give them now a material. So we go to material, say new material, give them a name. We want to make black leather. Okay. And we want to have gray cotton. Oh, gray cotton. Good. So what I've done, I was on textures.com, and on textures.com you can get leather materials and other stuff, and I've gone there and take the leather stuff and the other things there. When you see that is here, that was leather materials, and I make from them normal maps. That is a normal map. That means that shows the normal how is the difference and the deepness of the texture. So you must bake that for leather material and for cotton material. Then you have that, and that I put it into my folder, and that we now use. So black leather must be black, so we go here to black material. Then we want to use our normal map at this material. So what we need, when we want to take a texture, we always need texture coordinates. So we get texture coordinates and a mapping node. It is UV later that we use for the texture. Here we have the image texture. You can add it here. Texture, image texture, shaders, and so on. We connect vector with vector. UV with vector. Here you can scale the image that you have. And now I use the normal map. So open, I go to my texture folder, and here I have the letter normal map. So I click on that. Now it is in here. Now I add an normal map vector that is here. Then I connect color with color. Now we need here an UV. That is a 2D coordinating system from a 3D object. I have done much tutorials about that, so better look them before. Good. I make here an unwrap. So U to unwrap and unwrap. It has a non-uniform scale. That is because we scaled the object in the object mode, not in the edit mode. Normally only change it in the edit mode, not in the object mode. Every time you scale in the object mode, you must apply that. So object, apply, rotation, scale, then it is a correct object with correct dimensions. Now we can take here this UV map that is built because we unwrapped. So we go in edit mode, mark all, U to unwrap, unwrap. Now it have a function because the dimensions are right. We applied them. Good. You see here that is our color, and when we take here the normal to this point, you will see we have letter material on it. Now we have a letter seed. Good. That is not what we want to have really complete. We want to have in the middle cotton. So we need the same as we have here, but on the cotton and on the cotton material. So we mark them with left mouse and hold a shift. This. Then we can with Control C copy them, go to the gray cotton, Control V, and you can put it in. So the only thing that we must do is connect the diffuse with the normal map. And you see now we have a leather material here too, but we want a cotton. So we take here another texture, and cotton normal map, and I have them now. And we must say them where should the cotton be on in the middle. So we mark that, and with Control plus, you can say one more time and click on the sign. Then we have here our cotton material. Good. We have it. I think the back we make with letter 2 and the top part too. So we go here and say that's letter, and this part here too, letter. Good. The back too. So we mark them and say it's letter. Okay. So we only have this cotton here on this part. We can change the size of them if we want. When the letter is too fine, then we can make it greater here with scale. Or we can make it with this cotton. But I think for that we made, it is okay. When we take a quick render here, you will see that is real cotton material, and that is really good leather material. Good. We have that one. So we only need to make them a little bit smaller at the top, I think so. but we make here a loop in the middle. Control R. Good. And then we go in there and mark all and rotate that in the Y a little. And the same with the other side. Rotate Y a little. So that looks more nature. And when you look there, the down part is the same as the top part, but in another direction and smaller. So we go and make them a little bit to the, we make a copy, Shift D, drag them down, rotate them a little so that you can sit on it. Then we get this one here, rotate it in X direction, 90 degrees, and then rotate X 180 degrees, go up, go by, and it is a little bit too long in that case, so we scale in Y, and then we have our seat nearly done, but we need this for the hat. So we go in there and add mesh cube, make it scale on the X, such like that. And it must be on the top smaller than the down part. So we mark the top face, scale it on Y. Then it should be round. So we get here a subdivision surface modifier on it, level 2. Then we see that is a circle, but not that what we want. So we must take loops again to say where should it be round. Left click, right click, scale X, and now I can move them like I would. The same where from the sizes 2 round there. So with loops, I can steer how round it should be. Same with the down part. So you can handle that better. Good. I think in the whole it can be a little bit smaller. Scale and Y. Give them a smooth. Give them a leather material. So we go with black leather. And we have it here. We have to make an unwrap from them. You see, same as before, we first must apply rotation scale of the object because we scaled them. Then we can go in edit mode and unwrap them. Good. So we have that. Now this little streaks here we need, so we add mesh cylinder. We don't need that much cuts in there. 32 is too much. I think 8 is enough for that. Good. Scale down. Scale in the set. Good. That is enough. Give them smooth. And we give them silver. So we go in here, say plus. Then in the bibliothèque, we can say silver. And there you have it, the silver from the car. Shift D to duplicate them. Good. Now we have that from the seat. Then you see here there are some round stuff around that. So we go in there and get the down part. Shift D to duplicate. Scale it a little bit up. Then we take X only words that we only have the ring. Then we extrude scale that. Go a little bit down. Extrude, plug it down. Same with the inner ring. Extrude, plug it down. Ready to go. We plug that whole thing that it have a contact with the other material there. So it is inputted on it. That is a little bit too hot. So we go with a subdivision and a smooth shader on it. And then we must make here a loop to the top to sharpen it up and a loop to the down to sharpen it up. And now we have it. You can handle that a little bit to the side or something else there. We get a copy of that, Shift D, bring them to the position. Good. But this part here down must be black. So we give them here black plastic. So black, we type in, and there we have black plastic, and we assign that. Then it is on this part. Here we make it 2 plus, give them black plastic and assign. Okay, so we have that. Good. Next part is that we make the side panel there. This here, what connects the both together. That means we get a cube. Then we scale that in the Y. Then we bring them at the top together. So we go in edit mode, border selection, and tweak it like that. Then all this part should be round up. So we go here and take a subdivision surface and give therein some loops. With that, we can sharpen that up like we would. Good. But I see that should be completely round, okay. So we make a middle loop, then we get the top part of it all, and say here proportional editing connected, and scale that. Then we bring it up. Yeah. Okay. Then we disable proportional editing, get the middle loop, scale it to normal. Then we get the middle part, get it up, and the other two a little up, and then we have it round. Good, but it is a little to the side, so we get them in there, here a little bit in, and here a little. Okay. Then we see the roundness here is more than that here. So we go in there, try a bevel, Control B, bevel, roll middle mouse button, ready. That was that. We see we have here the difference of that. So we go in and scale it in the Y0, scale Y0, same as the other side, scale Y0, good. Now we have that. Give them the black material too. So we go in here, black, plastic, okay. We bring it to a place where it should be, rotate set 90 degrees, bring it on the side, jump 2, scale it down, and I think we can make it in the Y a little, and in the Z a little less, and in the Y a little less, such like that, and we scale it in the X, that it isn't that fat. Go here a little bit more out. Okay. Then we get here a middle loop. Okay, and the outstanding part we go into the seat. Don't look that much good, so we go a little back. And I think we make a metal style thing there between them, and then it's good. So make Shift D, copy of that, move to the side. Good. Then we have this red things there where you plug in your security belt. So we make that add mesh cube. We scale it in the Z. We scale it in the Y. We make there a loop in the middle there and in the middle there. Then we get this whole line here and bevel them, Control B. Oh, we need here two loops. Control, there one, there one. Okay, now we bevel this whole edge there and give them one loop maybe. It's enough. Same on the other side. Control B, go to beveling. Move the mouse and roll the middle mouse button 2 times maybe. Good. This thing is in the down part smaller, so we mark that all and scale on the X. Good. Then we can rotate them in the Y that it looks more straight. Good. Then we can make here a hole in because there's the button in. So we mark the top faces, extrude scale, scale on Y. Extrude go down. There's black, and in the middle comes this yellow thing there. So extrude scale again, and scale to the X, and extrude to go out. Good, we have that. So we need two materials. One is the black, and the second is the orange one. So we make here a modifier edge split to get this normal failures gone. Then we add here material plus black plastic, black plastic. Then we need an orange, so we make new orange material. We want to have the same color as there, so we can take here this pipette, and then you go in the material and you have the same color there. That's good for us. So we can plug them with a sign on this part. Also in the internal thing, so we make here this loop, orange 2, and now we have that thing. We make a little bit scale in the Y, so it looks good, good enough for now. Good. Then you see there is round stuff there, so we go in and plug in a cylinder with 12 scale, plug it in the middle, such like that. Then we bring them down, and that is the thing to come on the side of our seat. So we go there, rotate, set 90 degrees, down by the side to this place here, rotate a little, that you can plug in better, good, near, okay, that's good. So we have done our seat for today. In the next part, we make then the other stuff, uh, like the steering wheel and so on. Yeah. So see you in the next tutorial. Bye.